Hey guys, welcome to our podcast. It's Deshanti.
And it's Gwyneth.
Today we are going to be talking about how intelligence is actually harming.
Wait, no.
That's wrong. I personally don't think that children are slowly losing their intelligence due to social media in today's society. And many other scholars and researchers have come to the same conclusion.
I don't think that they're losing their intelligence, but I do think it is affecting how they learn
Mm, okay.
because repeated exposure to short, fast-paced content can limit the attention spans of children who are being constantly exposed to those types of videos that they see on social media.
Oh.
And a shorter attention span can lead to a worse performance in a school setting. And the shortening of an attention span isn't the only problem, because according to Yale Medicine,
Mm.
excessive use of social media has been linked to sleep problems, attention problems, and feelings of exclusion in adolescence.
Okay, yeah, I can definitely see how that can harm our children's intellect today with, you know, how videos are made more for like attention grabbers and what's gonna make me famous. But honestly, we have to look at things in a more positive light. I mean, the internet can mainly be beneficial to children in today's society, and here, I'll tell you why. For instance, artificial intelligence helps children broaden their knowledge and understanding of a concept, person, place, or thing. AI is so diverse and broad, there's really no like limit as to how far it can go. And well, knowing this, it also helps them form the ability to maintain a friendship online. Overall, it increases their ability to socialize, make connections with others, networks. It helps them network also. And in a broader perspective, the internet's actually increasing our children's intelligence, in my opinion.
So the thing about being connected to others is that children are comparing themselves to others. And
Oh.
according to Johns Hopkins Medicine, excessive social media usage has the potential to lead to harm in the mental health of children and adolescents. It can also affect impulse control, social behavior, emotional regulation, and sensitivity to punishments. Being exposed to these harmful videos can affect how children perceive the rest of the world.
Oh, I mean, you do make a good point, but without it, our children would be stranded and have a diluted definition of the terms and concepts they've learned over the years. I mean, let's think about it in this way. Putting YouTube in a positive light here, there are so many helpful videos that help better the future and education, slaying my words here, of our children today. Regardless of the not so helpful videos being up there as well. But websites have been made to help children understand what they learn better, and it's got to a point where children can simply teach themselves a complex concept from simply using the internet, where helpful videos help us learn our new math concepts and units. And I say for the most part they work if you watch the videos intently. That is just one of the many ways social media and the internet and networking on social media and online in general has helped children be more intelligent, increase their intelligence, learn concepts better, be quicker with grasping concepts. It's just so many things. I don't know. What do you think on it?
You do make a good point, but with social media being so easy to access for children, it um brings bad habits.
Mm.
You know, like habitually checking social media
Oh,
is
yeah.
linked with the subsequent changes in how the brains of adolescents respond to the world around them. Um, it affects neural development, and
Oh.
these effects on neural development can lead to greater impulsivity and less critical thinking skills, which worsens their performance in school. And that was said by someone at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill.
They
So
definitely. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off there. What were we gonna say? I mean, let's think about it this way. If we teach our children these skills and how to navigate themselves on social media in a positive way, overall, it would mainly deter them from using the internet negatively. I mean, if they don't know how to mainly use it in a negative light, and we teach them actively to use social media. Hey, we encourage it. Hey, you got to use that. If you don't know a concept, just use that. Look it up. They'll be more inclined to go to educational websites and learn that way rather than just using it in a bad light, scrolling for hours and hours. I mean, their feed would be more educational. I mean, even on TikTok, there is a STEM tag for learning. Learning is being promoted actively on the internet, whether it's language, math, reading. Everyone is trying to teach everyone something, and it's so beautiful to see. And I think that social media is trying to exit its dark brain rot, meaningless days where you just scroll and you don't even know how long you've been scrolling because time passes by that fast. But thinking more about today and how social media and the algorithms today, I personally think that they are making a greater attempt to educate our children and make sure that we grasp the concepts better. And yes, education has slowly diminished over the years, but our teachings have not. We have learned many different ways to teach our children. Who cares about the pace? They are still learning. And I personally, social media has been helping increase the pace, but hey, what do I know?
do you use the STEM thing on TikTok?
I mean, I personally don't use it because it's all the way over there, and I'm one of those endless scrollers. I was not, encouraged to positively use social media, so I fell down that rabbit hole of using it negatively. But I think if they were encouraged, it would be used so much more and so much more efficiently as well.
And how would you encourage children to positively use social media?
I mean, like I
Because
said,
now,
I'm sorry, what was that?
right now, I don't think a lot of people are using that STEM tag on TikTok.
Well, personally, I think it's really easy. Like I said, there are so many educational websites out there that help promote learning and teach our children today.
But do they count as social media?
I mean, TikTok is a social media platform and there's a STEM tab, as I was saying. So, yes, I think it does.
Why don't we hear about the opinions from other people? What do you think?
Yeah, okay, I think that's a great idea.
Hello,
Hello,
what's your name?
Kaylee Sabelik.
Do you think that social media is harming the intelligence of children who are growing up on it today?
I think it's definitely lowering their attention spans
Why do you think that?
because the short form content automatically sort of programs their brains to have the urge to just continuously scroll, lowering their content. It just reduces their attention span.
Thank you for your time.
Who am I speaking with?
Mr. Vasilis?
Okay, Mr. Vassilis, I have a question for you today. Do you think that children are getting dumber because of the internet?
No, not necessarily.
Okay, what do you think about memes on the internet, though? About the new brain rot that's going around?
About what?
The new brain rot that's going around on the internet.
What is the new brain rot?
Like, for instance, they say Skibbity Toilet, Alpha, and Riz.
What does skibbity toilet mean?
Nobody really knows. They often use it in any context.
Who is they?
Children, people on the internet, mainly the people who utilize TikTok.
So what do I think about TikTokers? Or people who say skibbity toilet? Or people on TikTok who say skibbity toilet?
Maybe a mixture of both. It's a broad term. Even people here in school use it in today.
Interesting.
Yes.
I don't think much of them. That should probably go away.
Thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
Hello,
Hello,
who am I speaking with today?
Nicholas Stevenson.
Do you think that social media today is harming the intelligence of children who are growing up on it?
Not their intelligence, but it is certainly harming their sense of what is right and what is wrong and spreading misinformation. So, in a way, yes.
Okay, and now let's see how children are today. The ages range from 13 all the way to 9. So yeah, let's speak to some of the children.
What is your name?
My name's Sophia.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 13.
Do you feel impacted by the internet?
Yeah.
How do you feel impacted by the internet?
I feel like I follow trends that I see, language. I like copy the language that I hear a lot, and like behavior and stuff. And like, I would also say I learn a lot too. Like, I see like there's information, like helpful information that's posted sometimes, and I think some of it's helpful, some of it's like false information, like misinformation, but for the most part, I'd say it's pretty good if you're on the right algorithm.
Wait, alright, who am I interviewing with?
Anthony,
How old are you?
9.
Okay.
The Eagles are gonna win, and the Chiefs are Buns' and Chiefs are just they have asses. They are the worst. They suck. They just pay the refs every day. They're like, oh, here's $1 million. Let's win the Super Bowl again. No. Eagles are gonna win. You guys always have like a 30 loss, and then you guys come back out of.
Well, okay. I think that's enough interview for today. Thank you guys so much for listening to our podcast. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah. Do you personally think that kids are becoming dumber, or do you think it's actually helping them and helps them become smarter? Yeah, let us know.